Thing is, I don't trust Mastokster Otogozile. She might just leave Zethu alone. And as annoying as Tum Tum is, she was going to create a safe home for Zethu and the child. This is where compromise comes. This is a clear don't cut off your nose to spite your face scenario. Unfortunately, I just have to agree with the sweets here. I mean, Zethu is definitely being stubborn and she needs help, and she knows very well how unreliable Thokozile is. So Zethu, on last night's episode, she was being discharged from the hospital and she was therefore asked which name she wants to put in the child's birth certificate. She made it clear that the name that Tumega has gave the child, she does not want it, which is Vukane. And Vukane or Vakane, I'm not sure about the name, but she therefore says that her own name that she chooses for herself is Oguhle, which is a beautiful name, which honestly, when it comes to that, I feel like the Mabantlas are a bit pushy, but they mean well. They are a bit pushy, but they mean well. Zethu is overwhelmed, depressed, stressed, and definitely going through the lots. She is in no position to look after a newborn all by herself. And not her relying on Thokozile, her unreliable sister. She knows that if there is one thing about Thokozile, she is unreliable. Thokozile has not managed to raise her own kids. Who is she to raise Zethu with a whole newborn? But Uzethu insists that she does not want to go and stay with Utumega. She insists that she wants to go back to her home and Thokozile will help her. Let me tell you, as soon as they got into the house, you could just tell that Zethu is not bonding well with that child. And Thokozile received a call from one of her boyfriends. Did she not pick the call? Did she not pick the call and just abandon Zethu to just deal with this whole situation all by herself? I feel like Zethu, honestly, like she is just shooting herself in the feet when it comes to this whole thing. I'm like, Zethu, listen, accept help, okay? Yes, Tumega is annoying, but accept help. However, also, I do feel like Uthandega is a right candidate to help Uzethu because, yeah, Utumega can be a bit too much, and as much what we are saying with Utumega right now is that Utumega will not focus on helping Uzethu with a depression. If anything, Tumega will try and just focus on bonding with the child and calling child Linkamva, this, that, and the other side, and just push away Uzethu. But I mean, that's the help that Zethu needs. Right now, Zethu needs to take a big rest from the baby. And if it means Utumega will consume all the responsibilities of being a grandmom, and Uzethu will get a bit of a space for herself, so be it. But however, I do want Uzethu to accept help from the Mabantlas, either from Utumega or from Uthandega, because pushing away the Mabantlas is just not a good thing for her. It's not even in her best interest at this point in time. It's doing herself, and it's also doing the baby dirty. It's doing herself and the baby dirty. Not Ukolani Gesana Googling, doing a whole research on how the Mabantlas, they can add their whole name. I'm like, Ukolani, which side are you on? Are you on the Mabantlas side or are you on Zethu's side? What is wrong with you guys? I don't see Ukolani being a good partner to Uzethu. I'm sorry, he lacks a backbone. He does not strike me as a protector. Maybe he will prove me wrong in the past, but for now, he lacks a backbone. Anyway, moving right along to Uzolega Nomtuwake. Sana, what a huge turn the relationship has taken. Did not expect it. Listen, when I tell you that the episode started with them in bed, giggling, looking all cute and all that good stuff, and things just quickly turn and change for the worst, Sana, when Lazarus suggests that he still wants to remain as a CEO. And I'm just like, what? Wow, I did not see that one coming, Kesana. And I guess that Uzolega will look at this as stealing her job, which it is, Zolega has done a lot for the Kusela company. The Kusela company, it is what it is right now because of Uzolega's effort. How dare you, Lazarus? How dare you come and say you want to demonize our queen? Like, how dare you? How dare you? Like, I'm having a hard time processing this whole thing as it is right now. Like, Lazarus, respect yourself, say. Respect yourself. Hello, hi, welcome to Inimba Recap. Finally, Zethu has given birth to a beautiful baby, a girl. Now, Zethu's labor was very difficult. She ended up having to go for an emergency C-section. Now, one thing that we did not expect is that Zethu is being hit by postpartum depression, which I don't know, maybe it's expected, maybe not. But yeah, Zethu had a bit of a resentment when she finally saw the baby. And it does not make it easy that the Mabandla family are always in her face. They never give her any space to adjust or process things on her own. So whilst everyone was happy to meet the baby, everybody was just on her face, Zethu was struggling to bond with the baby. And she felt overwhelmed. She ended up having to ask everyone else to leave the room. She was like, listen, guys, no, this is not working for me. You all have to leave the room right now and you have to leave me alone. So when everyone else is outside, we know Tumega most. We know Tumega. There won't be any surprises from that woman. You best believe she behaved the way that she normally behaved. She's like, what's wrong with Zethu? Why is Zethu not letting us in? And she goes and give the baby a name, She's like, the baby's name is Vaikele. And Uthokozile them storms out and be like, what do you mean the baby's name is Vaikele? Have you discussed this name with Zethu? I honestly feel like as much as Uthokozile is being given a bad character, but in this instance, I was so glad that Uthokozile was there to be Zethu's voice. Tumega love crossing boundaries. That's just how she is, Anyway, the doctor had to come out and tell them that, listen, Zethu is probably going through postpartum. And, it's so amazing that older women who have had children, they don't know something called postpartum. Like, it's amazing because for me, I'm just like, didn't they go through postpartum as well when they first had their children, or they just choose to be ignorant and choose to be hard on a new mom? Because the way the Mabandla's expression are like postpartum, so the doctor had to explain, yeah, it's just the sad feelings that a mom feel after giving birth to their child, and sometimes they struggle to connect and bond with their child. It's normal, it happens to most women, but the feelings soon go away if you have support. I fear that Zethu will not be over this postpartum thing, because one thing about the Mabandlas, especially Utumega, she never listens to anyone. She always wants to do things in her own way. If you want to be there for someone who's going through postpartum, rather you listen to them. Hey, how should I be there for you? How do you need assistance? How do we get through this, other than just making them feel judged and making them feel like they ain't good mothers. You are the one who can do a better job. And indeed, Utumega has already started talking about it, saying, oh, have you noticed Zethu? She looks crazy. I am very much worried about Zethu living with the house. Living with the new baby on her own. I feel like I should just take the baby because I'm worried about the baby safety. Do you hear how wrong that is? Already, Tumega is now suggesting that she wants to take the baby away from Zethu. I'm like, this is crazy. This is crazy. Like, next level of craziness. of Utumega. But anyway, I don't expect anything different from Tums. Like, I really don't. Anyway, Zethu will be discharged from the hospital, and yep, a newborn does give you hard time. Sometimes they don't sleep, they cry the whole night, and all that will be overwhelming for Upua Zethu, and it will just be driving her crazy. Also, I feel like Mawethu is a good friend towards Uzethu way more than Uqhawe. I did not see Qhawe coming to check up on Uzethu or anything of that matter. If anything, Mawethu came and check up on Uzethu. Mawethu is indeed a better friend than Uqhawe. It does seem like there will be a battle, a huge war between Utumega and Uzethu. I fear that if Zethu's depression is severe, she might harm the baby. So yes, she does need help, but I don't know if Tumega is the right person to help her. You know what I mean? Also, Uxolani, shame. I can't blame him. He's a new dad and it's not really his child. He's trying to do the right thing, which is to take responsibility. So he's also lost, in this whole situation. But I do trust that if there is one person who can come through for Zethu, it will definitely be Thandega Xolani's mom, and I hope she really does before Zethu does something to harm the child. Because with these postpartum depressions, really things never really go well, So I hope that Thandega is the one who's going to step up and be there for Zethu. Yeah, and that's it, you guys. Please do tell me, what do you all think about this whole situation between Zethu and Tumega? Tumega really does love overstepping and being judgmental at times and forgetting that she ain't a saint herself. Yo, Sana, a lot is happening on Inimba. Zethu is currently in labor, and let me tell you, baby girl is changing her mind about having this baby because she feels unsure, she feels unready. Meanwhile, Tumega really seems like she just cares about the baby surviving. I feel so great that Thokozile is there for Uzethu. It seems like a bit of a mess, and it does seem like Zethu will definitely have a hard time trying to adjust to motherhood. Motherhood is not something easy. Motherhood is not a walk in a park. Motherhood is something so difficult. So I wouldn't even be surprised if Zethu is having some difficulties trying to just jungle her old life, going back to her old life and motherhood. Like, I would not be surprised if that's gonna happen. Meanwhile, Ulwandle, wow, I don't know whose side should I be on when it comes to Ulwandle and Sydney's beef. I feel like Ulwandle really went too far. I do understand that Sydney might have not been the best father in the world, but Lwandle really took it too far. And not only did Lwandle took it too far, Lwandle was terribly played also by the Khosela Tech, since they are not willing to take him in. So what's then going to happen, because Mr. Zondo will definitely say, Lwandle, I don't want you in my house, go this and that and the other thing. And who will be blaming Sydney really if he were to chase Ulwandle out? I will not be blaming Sydney. I will just be like, yes, Sydney, you are doing what I would have done, should have been in your position. I would have said, you know what, Ulwandle, take out of my house right now, since you think that you are a man and you are better than me, So, yeah, guys, I do fear for Uzethu. I'm not going to lie. I fear for Uzethu, especially having someone like Tumega. Tumega would just want to take off, As soon as Uzethu expressed that she does not want the child to go to Ozile, I'm like, what is she then going to do? Because she does not like Tumega that much. Is she then going to give her child to Tumega, But I'm like, I doubt. I don't see that one happening, I don't see Zethu giving her child away to Utumega. But yeah, motherhood is not easy, it's totally expected for someone to struggle with motherhood at first. So I wouldn't blame Zethu if Zethu were to be struggling with motherhood, because I know that it's definitely not an easy journey. Sana, on Friday on Inimba, we saw Mgidi Azande. Oh, Sana, the Mgidi was beautiful. Oh, Sana, like beauty. One thing about that Mgidi made me wish I was closer. Also, one thing about Inimba events, Sana, they ate, they never miss. Okay, the Mgidi was on point, everything was beauty is stunning. However, that was last week, Friday. This week, we are going to be witnessing a drama aspect to business, a drama as usual. I'm like, how can Inimba give us such a beautiful event and they don't even let us recover from such beauty? Nope, we go straight to drama. So, Mawethu did come and told Mr. Zondo, no, the mole is actually Lwandle. And listen, Mawethu came with proof, okay? He came with proof that indeed Lwandle was at the Khusela offices. And Lwandle did try to deny it a bit, but he was like, you know what, I'm already caught. I might as well express my anger and my frustrations towards my father. So that's exactly what he did. He expressed his anger towards Usigny, that Signy does not deserve to have anything good. Signy is not a good dad. Signy this. So out of anger, Signy strangled Ulwandle. And I just know that Utlengiwe will be the mediator. And obviously Utlengiwe will always look for best. And I mean, Tlengiwe is Lwandle's mother at the end of the day. She have clearly expressed that she adores her son and there is nothing wrong her son can ever do in her eyes. But also, guys, I saw Lwandle at the Khusela Tech signing something else. I'm like, what is Lwandle signing in Khusela now? As he's signing the rest of the shares, because remember, him and Lazarus previously agreed on 10%. And now it seems like Lwandle is going to have a fallout with Signy. Signy is finding out that Lwandle is a mole. And listen, Signy does not even have half of the truth of what is going on, okay? The only thing that he knows right now is that Lwandle has just Lwandle has cost them a contract, right? But he does not know that actually the Khusela have shares on his company now. And I think when he found out, he's just going to lose his mind. He's going to lose his mind. And something tells me that Lwandle, actually driven by anger, oh my gosh, Lwandle cannot think at all. Driven by anger, he went and signed over all the rest of his other shares to Lazarus and also Lega, even though they are not promising him a position in Khusela. But I think after he signed the rest of his shares, they might as well consider, because this will be so unfair if Lwandle is just going to keep on signing over the shares and he gets absolutely nothing in return. Anyway, what else we can expect also on this week is Uzethu is gonna be going to labor. Oh, Sana, one thing about Inimba, they don't waste time. Everything must be hush or wrap up. Like, we just find out about Zethu's pregnancy as in like yesterday, okay? And Zethu is now going to be giving a birth. Also, we're gonna be seeing Zethu's sister Uthokozile. And I'm like, what is Thokozile doing here? I feel like there is a storyline that is cooking there. Well, Thokozile still Zethu's child, but why would Thokozile still Zethu's child when Thokozile have her own 3 kids that she is failing to care for, You can never really know. One thing for sure is that Uzethu Beno Tumega will definitely bump heads. You know how Tumega wants to be hands-on. Tumega will just practically treat that baby like it's hers, and Zethu will constantly have to remind Tumega, Chill out. This is not your baby. It's my baby. So, those two, I do see them bumping on each other's head. I was never ready for this vision of Lazarus, Sana the ruthless in his eyes when he is coming for the Zondo Tech. Poor Somjika, poor Somjika. Mawethu definitely does not deserve this whole thing, okay? Yeah, when it comes to Luandle, I don't even want to talk about him because I'm just like, Luandle, babe, I can't believe you, okay? So Luandle had a conversation with Lazarus where, like, you can tell that he is pressing his, like, he